So we got the hang up message. And it's all in real time.
You could probably tie it to the CDR as well, right?
I was only looking for logs. I got another system for CDRs. Well, yeah, your AGI, I'm not sure. It doesn't work. It won't send all your logs to syslog. Sorry? The SIP debug, you'll see the SIP messages, but you won't get anything from your AGI. Oh, yes, because in your system, yes. Yeah, sorry. So the question is if they enable SIP debug or AGI debug, will you see all that information there? Yes, you will, if you set up the debug messages in your logger.conf file. Yep. Yes. Yes. It will. So the way we've designed it. It's per thread. Okay. So like I said, if you for some example, if your call goes through a channel local, well, the same call may appear 3 times because it was 3 different threads, but you still get the logs. Yes. No, it'll be there by it'll probably there all together at the same time or whatever. If it went through channel local a second later, you'll see the log there a second later. So you can trace it. So the way we did it, we received the log with the syslog. We get the process ID or the thread ID, and that's how we index it with the ANI and DNS, and that's how we can find all the logs. And the thread ID, the ANI and DNS is stored as a binary integer in the database, so the index is very, very fast.
Any thoughts about multi-select and stuff?
That's web stuff. I'm not a great web programmer. Anybody who wants to pick up on take on the project there, they're more than welcome. But like I said, it was very basic, and I designed this on a weekend just to help my staff at the office. So on the Monday, they were able to search logs, and I wouldn't need to do that work anymore. And that system was only designed we put it in place at our office about 6 months ago. But I figured out it saved me so much time as a small network operator. Imagine for larger ones, how much time they would save looking for logs and arguing with customers. Any other questions? Yes?
Your actual color code, it puts the thread ID in every single one of the logs?
Well, the thread ID gets put by the syslog. It's automatic. I don't have to do that. My little application, what it does, it just prints the log with the caller ID and the dialed number. That's all it does, so that our syslog server can correlate the thread ID with the phone numbers. And actually, I asked, I don't know if Philip's here from FreePBX. No, I don't see him. I asked Philip there from FreePBX if he'd be willing to implement it in FreePBX so that it adds the line there in the dial plan each time they do a reload or apply their config files. And he's interested to do it. Because how many of you use FreePBX? Or anything based on FreePBX? Yeah, it's quite a few. I'll be honest with you, I didn't look at 1.8 yet. I designed this, I was on 1.4. It works on 1.6. I have a few servers on 1.6. I didn't test 1.8, so I wouldn't know. But as long as they follow the syslog standard, it will work. That's how I was able to implement all the logs from my other gateways. So example here, this is our gateway. So it tells me here on my gateway which slot, which shelf and slot number and channel number it came in from. And so I can tell, well, came in from, I don't know, a VoIP card or a T1 card or different carriers. Over IP. It's over IP. So it sends it, the syslog server on your Asterisk server will take the log and forward it to our syslog server at the IP address you set up. Sorry? Well, our syslog server, you'll see if you look at the code, it will store the log in MySQL, the line, the string, and then it will capture the thread ID and store it in a thread. Oh, on the syslog server, you have to disable the old syslog. Yes. No, we don't take all the other stuff. Only the Asterisk stuff. So yeah, that's the bad side there on the server. If you need you won't be able to get your local logs, I guess, if they're using syslog. Like John said, if you have questions about security, hackers, I'm not going to answer how to do it, how to hack a system. Hey? I what? But there's no password. There's just the IP address. Big deal. You have no idea how many times a day we get not DOS, but people try to hack in. Now, if I see today or tomorrow a spike, I know it's coming from here. Yeah. Any other questions? And I guess.